And welcome. It is Nancy Matthews, one of the founders of Women's Prosperity Network. And I'm here today with one of our lead coaches, an extraordinary woman who's got over 20 years of experience in business as a business coach. And she's got an amazing heart, a great sense of humor, and brilliance that just oozes out of her. So welcome, Andrea Feinberg.
Thank you so much, Nancy. That was very kind of you to say.
Well, it's all true. And she's known as the boss on the beach. So tell us what that means. Let's start with that.
It's funny that you mentioned that. We're getting a severe snowstorm today, and yet that moniker is still mine. For me, boss on the beach is a concept that simply means that your business is running well, whether you're there or not. And so that implies that as a business owner, you have a capable team, you have systems in place, and the ability to step away and enjoy your life, because after all, that is the purpose for being a business owner and making that choice to advance yourself professionally. And so if it's not contributing to the quality of your life and the quality of the lives of all who interact with you in your business, then there's something that needs a little bit of assistance. And that's often why I step in, is to produce that boss on the beach mentality. So I don't care that I've got 5 inches of snow outside. My frame of mind and the goal that I try to achieve with clients is just that. Things are running well. I don't have to be on call 24/7. And that the totality of my life is bigger than my business, yet my business is contributing to the totality of my life.
Well said, my friend. And you know, I think one of the things that happens for lots of entrepreneurs is they have this dream of having a life as a boss on a beach, but then they get stuck in all of the how-tos and the you know, whether it's social media, email marketing, funnels, this, that, like it can be overwhelming to figure out how to create that system and structure. And that's what you specialize in, is showing them how to set your business up so that you can have a life.
Yeah, I hope so. I have a real facility for taking the stuff that hurls out of somebody's mouth when they first sit down with me and let loose with what they see as the problem. And I'm able to find the streamlined statement that represents the problem and what they wish would change. And I'm pretty good at helping them step over their mess, see it from a much broader picture, and know how to implement change, whether it's procedures and policies, or how to hire, train, and delegate confidently, how to focus on strategic marketing that's designed specifically to match up their benefits with the audience that needs the solution they offer. So this has always been something I've been really lucky to know I'm good at. And that is help provide clarity of what the problem is, help figure out what is the desired outcome the business owner would like, and then craft a path to get there.
So good.
So that's what I like. And I love doing it. I especially love doing it within the Women's Prosperity Network environment, because not only am I surrounded by such a superb team, but I'm most typically working with small business owners who not only recognize they've got a problem, but they're willing to do the work to make it change. And that's really a lovely thing for a coach, to work with people who are willing to make a change, because often that change is internal. You know, they often have to start with thinking differently, recognizing that what they see as truth is sometimes assumption that could easily be changed, and then open up a whole range of new opportunities and outcomes for them.
Yeah,
so it's a very pleasant opportunity for me to be a part of this organization.
Well, we're grateful for you. And as a matter of fact, I believe I should mention that it is Andrea who is responsible for our 6 chapters that we have in New York. So she heard about Women's Prosperity Network from a couple of people, right? Isn't that what it was? A few people?
Yeah, it was 5 years ago. And discovered an organization that was really consistent with the way I approached business ownership. And I saw an organization that was really devoted to support and value, and wanted to be a part of that and bring it to the area where I live, which is, Suffolk County, New York, and started to attract women who were not only grateful to participate, but saw an opportunity for themselves to become more visible in their communities and to make it available to other women who really needed this organization. So it has grown along the New York area. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, and we continue to grow because people are getting results. People are really feeling the support in the community, and support in community is what fosters great results.
Yeah, and I see this community in action because from a coaching perspective, there are times people who I'm working with will have concerns for which I am not an expert, yet there are vast vetted resources within Women's Prosperity Network to which I can direct my clients. Yeah. And so there's a real partnership established here so that the client is not working with me simply because they chose me or were assigned me as their lead coach who was ideally suited to what was going on at the time. But as other things emerge that need some support or change, there are other folks here that I can very confidently and happily direct them to get that specific support they need.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we really were intentional about in creating our program, is to be able to support the whole person. So whether it's a mindset or a marketing or digital marketing or social media, there's experts within the community to refer to, and we all work together. It's kind of like you got a whole team supporting you. You're not just hiring a coach, you're actually hiring a team when you're part of the program and the community.
Yeah, and in some ways, the realization that there is a team here is part of what I want my clients to be able to generate for themselves within their own business, so that they have a capable team, so that they, as the owner or the principal in their business, are not responsible for handling everything that has to get done, because everything has to get done, but not always by them. And so being able to let go of some of those functions that are not really deserving of their CEO level time is one of the things that is often an important part of their success as a business owner, is recognizing what things they can delegate, how to find the capable help that will assist them and contribute to their business.
Love it. So true. It's what lets you leap to that next level, so that you're not having to, consistently be the only one doing everything, because you'll give up.
Right? You'll never be the boss on the beach that way.
That's right. You got to be the boss on the beach. All right. So thank you for being here. I have one last question.
What's that?
You have this amazing, talented, creative side, and I'm guessing that necklace you're wearing is one of your creations.
There's this necklace, this pendant, and this bracelet I'm wearing as well. Thank you for mentioning that. I discovered a form of what's called Russian bead embroidery a few years ago. And evidently I really like it because it's taken over my dining room table, and I'm just nonstop making and offering jewelry. And it's been a real pleasure to find an enormous variety of materials, beads and crystals and stones and glass to play with and just make things that people really seem to like. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And, to me, it's just another demonstration of how success is about the whole person. It's not just about how much money in the bank or how much you weigh or how many clients you have or how well you sing. Success is the totality of you. And you certainly exemplify that, my friend. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you do and all you are and all you bring to our community.
That's very kind. You may see behind me, Nancy, there's on this ledge behind me, there are some ladies' hats. And I collect mid-20th century ladies' hats. There's quite a number of them back there.
Back there, yeah, that's awesome.
sometimes it's a great way for me to have conversations with business owners about how many hats they're wearing, some of which they need to retire, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I've got them right there behind me.
I love it. How perfect. Well, thank you again, my friend. I appreciate you, and I know our clients do as well. Have
It's
a
very nice.
beautiful day. Thanks for being
You
with
as well, Nancy. Thanks so
us.
much. Be
Bye.
well. Bye-bye.